Emotional entanglements can often feel like invisible threads binding us, subtly dictating our thoughts, actions, and ultimately our happiness. Yet, what if we could harness the wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius to master the art of emotional resilience? Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in the pursuit of rationality and self-control, offers invaluable insights into managing our emotional landscapes. Marcus Aurelius, one of the most revered Stoic thinkers, counsels the importance of focusing on what lies within our power to change, urging us to meet life's challenges with courage and tranquility. Today we delve deep into Stoicism's profound teachings to equip you with strategies for detaching emotionally from relationships that may no longer serve your well-being. By applying Stoic wisdom, you're not merely turning away from unwanted emotions, rather, you're embarking on a transformative journey towards personal freedom. Imagine navigating life's emotional upheavals with the equanimity of a Stoic philosopher, where each decision is guided by reason rather than fleeting feelings. So why focus on Stoicism for emotional detachment? Because it teaches us that true power lies in our response to external circumstances, not the circumstances themselves. The principles of Stoicism help us build a mental fortitude that shields against emotional disturbances, enabling us to maintain our inner peace irrespective of outside influences. As we explore these timeless insights together, you'll learn not only to detach from emotional dependencies, but also to appreciate the liberating clarity that comes with this philosophical approach. Join me on this enlightening journey to rediscover the strength of your own spirit through the wise words of Stoic philosophy. And as always, if you appreciate what we're doing here, the simple, free favor I'll ask from you is to hit the subscribe button. Let's go. In the Stoic tradition, self-awareness is not just a tool for personal understanding but a critical step towards achieving emotional independence. The Stoics, including Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, emphasize the importance of understanding the reasons behind our actions and feelings. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, reminds us you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This powerful assertion underlines the Stoic belief that real control comes from within, not from altering our external circumstances. To start the process of detachment, first identify why certain relationships or emotional connections no longer contribute positively to your life. Are they toxic, draining, or perhaps misaligned with your personal growth? Understanding your why is essential. It fortifies your resolve and aligns your actions with your higher philosophical or personal goals. Stoicism teaches us to reflect deeply on our relationships and to ask ourselves whether these serve our highest good. A practice that echoes the Socratic method of constant questioning to achieve deeper truth. Aristotle, another pillar of Western philosophy, also touched on this theme but from a slightly different angle. He proposed that knowing yourself is the beginning of all wisdom. This introspective journey requires honest evaluation of our attachments, recognizing which ones hinder our ability to live virtuously as per Stoic and Aristotelian ideals. Epictetus argued that we should concern ourselves only with what is in our power. His teachings encourage us to distinguish between our reactions and the events themselves. By doing so, we focus our energy only on what we can control. Our responses. Reflecting on your relationships and their impact on your emotional well-being is a practical application of this principle. Ask yourself, what aspects of this relationship can I influence? Is my emotional investment reciprocated and valued? In following these steps, you embrace not just a Stoic detachment but a broader philosophical tradition that values self-knowledge, rational thinking, and personal autonomy. This process is not about severing ties out of spite or indifference but realigning your external relationships with your inner values and aspirations. It's about making space for growth, both emotionally and spiritually, paving the way for healthier interactions and personal contentment. This alignment is where true strength lies, as you begin to live not merely in reaction to the world around you but in harmony with your deepest values. In the Stoic philosophy, managing and expressing emotions healthily is not about suppression. Instead, it's about integrating emotions into life in a way that serves your well-being and rational mind. The Stoics believed that while we cannot always control what happens to us, we can control how we respond. Epictetus famously stated, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This principle is central to the Stoic approach to emotions. Healthy emotional management begins with acknowledging and understanding your feelings without letting them dictate your actions. Stoicism teaches us to observe our emotions objectively, examining them as if they were events outside ourselves, a practice that aligns closely with modern cognitive behavioral therapy techniques. This method allows us to decide whether our emotional responses are reasonable and constructive before we act on them. Expressing emotions healthily means finding appropriate outlets that do not harm yourself or others. This could involve activities like writing, which Marcus Aurelius himself practiced through his meditations, where he reflected on his thoughts and emotions to gain clarity and insight. Alternatively, physical exercise can be an excellent way to channel energy and reduce stress, aligning with the Aristotelian notion that virtue involves action and the health of the body is linked to the health of the soul. Furthermore, discussing feelings in a straightforward and honest manner with friends or a therapist can also provide relief and foster deeper understanding. Seneca wrote extensively about the benefits of friendship and dialogue for emotional health, suggesting that a friend can act as a mirror to our souls, helping us see more clearly. The Stoic practice of journaling or reflection is particularly useful in managing emotions. This process not only aids in detaching from immediate emotional impulses, but also helps in analyzing the causes and effects of those emotions, fostering a deeper understanding and resilience. By regularly assessing our emotional state, we can develop a more stoic response to life's challenges, responding with reason rather than reactive emotion. The Stoic rule to manage and express your emotions healthily is about creating a balance where your emotions are neither suppressed nor overwhelming but are acknowledged and expressed in ways that contribute to personal growth and inner peace. This balanced approach leads to what the Stoics regarded as ataraxia, or a profound peace of mind that arises from living in alignment with reason. Stoicism teaches that understanding what we can control and letting go of what we cannot is essential to living a virtuous life. As Epictetus famously stated, some things are in our control and others not. By applying this wisdom to relationships and interactions, we learn to set boundaries around what we can influence our actions, responses, and decisions. Healthy boundaries are not about isolation or indifference towards others, but self-preservation and respect for oneself and others. Marcus Aurelius highlighted the importance of acting in accordance with one's own nature while respecting the nature of others. This balance is at the heart of setting effective boundaries. By clearly defining how we allow others to treat us and what we expect in our personal and professional relationships, we honor our values and encourage others to do the same. Practically, setting boundaries involves clear communication and consistent enforcement. It means saying no when something doesn't align with your values or detracts from your well-being. It might involve limiting time spent with certain people or choosing not to engage in conversations that lead to stress or discomfort. The